Now that is equals to 760 torr. Or again is torrential pressure. It's again a unit to measure pressure. ठीक है? Torrential pressure, TORR. एक और यूनिट होता है millimeters of mercury, mm of Hg. That is equal to 760 mm of Hg. तो ये अगर आपको पता है तो you can easily convert any of the unit by multiplying or dividing by the relevant factor. ये एक चीज आपको पता होनी चाहिए न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करते वक्त, because half the time you know what is going to happen beta, your numericals are going to be easy. ठीक है, 2 मार्क के लिए वो लोग को डिफिकल्ट न्यूमेरिकल नहीं देंगे आपको, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज वी फेल इन कन्वर्टिंग, वी फेल इन सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स, तो वहां पे प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है. ठीक है, सो यू नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ दीज स्मॉल थिंग्स. ऐसा. I hope everybody has written this down. Cool. So, now assume you have a container in which there are gas particles, gas molecules. Okay, they are colliding with each other, they are colliding with the walls of the container. Okay, more the gas molecules, more the collisions, more the collisions, more the pressure. Right, we have done this, we have studied this. So number of collisions is associated with pressure. Now see this. So what if I tell you that the pressure given is 500 torr, TORR, but R का units is considered in atmospheric pressure, ATM. So अगर हम लोग को torrential pressure दिया है, how will you convert it to ATM? Let us see. Can anybody try it for me? जिस मैंने आपको relation दिया ना इसके पीछे, anybody would like to try what we can do over here? So how will you convert 500 torr, 500 torrential pressure torr to ATM? I'm not being able to fix this. $760 torr is 1 ATM. ये हमने अभी देखा. So 500 torr cross multiply करेंगे simple. My friend says 500 divided by 760. Rohit, you are right, Rohit. Correct. So to convert 500 torrential pressure to ATM, you will divide 500 by 760. तो उसका आंसर आएगा 0.658 ATM. Very good. Now how will you convert 600 mm Hg pressure to ATM? Again, it's the same. The conversion factor is same. 760 mm of Hg is 1 ATM. Same करोगे. Over 1 multiplied by millimeters of mercury bottom में आएगा और ATM top पे आएगा. So 760. Now when you divide this, you get the pressure as 600 mm Hg will be equal to 0.7895 ATM. Okay, for the sake of practice, let us try one more. Now, what if I have the pressure is 150 kilopascals, and I have to convert this 150 kilopascal. So 101.3 kilopascals is equal to 1 atm, and we are going to use this. So 150 kilopascals ko I will have to divide by 101.3 kilopascal. Divided by 101.3. Now, what are the formula which are important for us in this chapter? PV is equals to nRT, ideal gas equation. Pressure in this equation is taken in atm. Okay. Now, if we take this value of R, this value of R will have the units liter atmosphere per mole per Kelvin. ATM is the for pressure, liter is for volume, mole is for number of moles, and Kelvin is for temperature. Right, R को इधर रखेंगे और PV अपॉन NT हो जाएगा, तो ये उसका यूनिट्स रहेगा. Now, whenever you see T, always use Kelvin. T के लिए we can consider degree Celsius, but we will not. Now look at this. Your R का value is going to be 4. 314 joules per mole per Kelvin. Anybody remembers why I am writing joules over here? Anybody remembers? देखो, whenever the units will be liter atmosphere mole Kelvin, I will take R का value as 0.08206, or you can simply take it as 0.082. And when we are taking R, when we will take R ka value as 8.314, then I will be considering PV ka unit as joules, work done by gas. Very good, Sharon. Correct, you remember that. P into V is nothing but work done by the gas. Work done is nothing but energy. Unit of energy is joule. Correct, excellent. So R का value हमने ऐसा consider किया. ठीक है? So let us see. Let us consider the numericals as of now in ATMs, where pressure will be in ATM, volume will be in liters, and temperature is going to be in Kelvin. So we'll take R ka value as 0.08206. Now see, one more conversion. Volume ka conversion dekhte hum log. 1 liter is 1000 milliliters, right? So how will you convert milliliters? Can you see this? Guys, screen दिख रहा है? Oh, okay. अभी दिख रहा है बेटा?
Yes.
Cool. So here we have the screen. 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. This we know since childhood. ठीक है? So 350 ml अगर मेरे को दिया रहेगा, so simple as that. What will I do? I'll divide it by 1000 or simply multiply by 10 to the power minus 3. है ना? 10 to the power minus 3 से multiply कर देगा. अभी 10 to the power minus 3 से आया. Denominator में 1000 है, right? What is 1000? 10 to the power 3. पर वो डिनोमिनेटर में है। जब मैं उसको न्यूमरेटर में लेके जाऊंगा द पावर विल बिकम नेगेटिव एंड दैट इज व्हाई आई विल मल्टीप्लाई बाय टू द पावर और सिंपली 0.35 लीटर्स। 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस मूव कर जाएगा। So I have 156 milliliters. I have 74.1 milliliters. I have 28 milliliters. I have 6.3 milliliters. इसको मैं कैसे कन्वर्ट करेगा बेटा? 0.156 इधर क्या आ जाएगा? 0.0741. You have to be very careful while converting. This is going to be 0.08. You have to shift the current number by 3 decimal places. As simple as that. तो 0 ऐड करने का, ठीक है? Something which you have seen since childhood. So this is just a revision. But the problem is you tend to forget all this. You tend to forget conversions. And I have seen over the years that students go wrong in numericals only because they fail to convert into proper units. They do not understand this concept of powers. 10 का powers, 10 to the power -3 रहेगा तो कहाँ shift करना है? Denominator अगर 1000 रहेगा, 10,000 रहेगा तो कितना decimal places shift होगा? I hope you have understood this part. ठीक है? These basics they form very strong. What do we say? Ground for us to solve numericals. कळलं का? पुढे जाऊया का आपण सगळ्यांनी? Cool. आता let us go back to ideal gas equation. PV is equal to nRT. ठीक है? So let us solve for R. PV upon NT is equals to R. Simple as that. This I can say P2 V2 N2 by T2. If I have two different gases, I can do this. If they have all different conditions. And this will give me what? My combined gas equation. Now, if P1, V1 and T1 is same, then N1 will be equal to N2. अभी ये combined equation में से I can derive any of the laws. Boyle's law, Charles' law, Gay-Lussac's, कोणता भी law, ठीक है? Boyle's law is relationship between pressure and volume. So if I eliminate moles and temperature, I get the Boyle's law. P1 V1 is equals to P2 V2. Just hold on. Having new students today, students who had in the last lecture ऐसा कुछ, तो उनको ये रिवीजन थोड़ा काम आ जाए, I think है. Okay. अच्छा. Now look at this. Everybody is familiar with what's going on the screen. That is what I want to ask. You don't feel like this is some alien thing happening on the screen, right? Rohit, Riddhi, Kedar, Sharon, Mayuresh, Sneha, Sai, Adira. Smita, Shubham, Manali. ठीक है. So अभी देखो, ये अपने पास यूनिवर्सल गैस इक्वेशन है. P1 V1 upon N1 T1 is equals to P2 V2 upon N2 T2. Now Boyle's law. What is Boyle's law? It gives you variation or relation between pressure and volume. तो ये यूनिवर्सल गैस इक्वेशन से N1 और T1 को गायब कर देने का, you will automatically get your Boyle's law. P1 V1 is equals to P2 V2. Right? This is your Boyle's law. This is the equation for Boyle's law. Now, volume increases, pressure decreases, and vice versa. Inversely proportional. inversely related. Now if I plot pressure and volume का graph, I get a graph which is decline or a curved curve. Simple as that. ये सब भी हमने देखा था. Now let us just explanation of Boyle's law, which we have. ठीक है? So let's look at Gay-Lussac's law now. Gay-Lussac's law was giving relation between pressure and temperature. तो इसमें से universal gas equation में से क्या उड़ाएंगे हम लोग? Volume and number of moles. And by that I will get my Gay-Lussac's law. So if I remember universal gas equation, I can get the equation for any of the laws. P1 upon T1 is equals to P2 by T2. This is your Gay-Lussac's law. Gives you the relation between pressure and temperature. ठीक है बेटा? This will be easier for you to remember. No relation. And just first this point part, because we have done it in detail. Okay. This is something new. Average kinetic energy of gas molecules is 3 by 2 RT, and your R का value we will consider as 8.3145 joules per mole. ठीक है? Average kinetic energy. You can skip this part because ये हम आगे भी लेंगे. लिख लो. Average kinetic energy 3 by 2 RT. Kinetic energy is directly proportional to the absolute temperature of the gas. I think we have done this. We have Rohit and Sai and Kedar and Jennifer and Sharon. I just take random names, whatever I can read on the screen. So don't feel bad if I'm not taking a name. Actually, students feel good nowadays when teachers don't take the name, right? So yeah, we have done this. Average kinetic energy is 3 upon 2 RT. Kinetic energy is directly proportional to the absolute temperature. Okay. Here we'll take R का value as 8.3145 joules per mole. चलो ये लिख लिया है. Oh what? I just came to know. I just got a news. Scientists create the fifth state of matter in space. In shorts में मेरे को ऐसा कोई notification आया है. I'll definitely go through it and we will discuss it in our next class. Because I have to do some research also. Let's get to the subtopic which we are doing. So this is the mole per minute. We have done kinetic energy half mv square. This derivation we have done. Charles law from or universal gas equation. Charles law is relation between volume and temperature. तो यहाँ से pressure और number of moles जोड़ा देंगे हम लोग. तो क्या मिलेगा मेरे को? Charles law का equation मिल जाएगा. V1 upon T1 is equals to V2 upon T2. So एक universal gas law में से I am getting all the gas laws. The voice is breaking. Oh my God. Am I clear now, Sneha? Cool. Yes, Rohit. Suppose Einstein condensate. This is your Charles law. It was a very nice revision and shortcuts to understand our laws which we had. So let us go on numerical wala part because we have already discussed these points. Avogadro's law is a relationship between volume, so pressure, volume and number of moles, so pressure and temperature will cut out. What will I get? V1 upon N1 is equals to V2 upon N2. तो एक यूनिवर्सल लॉ से आई कैन डिराइव ऑल द पॉसिबल लॉज ऑफ माय गैसेस. ठीक है, तो ये एक अच्छा शॉर्टकट, अच्छा तरीका मिल गया. जो कांस्टेंट है उसको निकाल देने का, जो वेरी हो रहा है उसका ऑटोमेटिकली हमको इक्वेशन मिल जाएगा. So let's look at the example. Everybody is okay? This was a very quick revision. Did you grasp everything which we have done? All the laws? ठीक है बेटा? अच्छा. Now you have this numerical in front of you. A 350 ml. Be careful about the units. Okay? A 350 ml sample of oxygen gas has a pressure of 800 torr. That's the pressure of 800 torr. Okay. Calculate the new pressure if the volume is increased to 700 ml. अच्छा, वॉल्यूम दिया है, प्रेशर दिया है, प्रेशर दिया है, वॉल्यूम दिया है. You have to find out the new pressure. Who's going to tell me which law we are going to use over here? Pressure and volume.
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law. Boyle's law. Correct. Everyone is correct. So Boyle's law. We'll be using Boyle's law. P1 V1 is equals to P2 V2. Right? That is Boyle's law. अभी यहाँ पे देखो ml में दिया है और टॉर में दिया है अपने को. Now if you look at this, ठीक है, volume increases, pressure decreases. Now volume is increasing. Now it is going from 350 to 700 ml. It is doubling, directly doubling. Pressure should decrease by a factor of 2. Pressure half हो जाना चाहिए बेटा, ideally. Right? It should not be ml, it should be torrs. So if I double the volume, now ऐसा होगा. This is how you're supposed to do it in your entrance exams. But 12th board में हम लोग कैसे करेंगे? Let us see. P1 V1 is equals to P2 V2. So sometimes you have to be very quick in understanding what is given. Half the sum you'll solve just by looking at what is given. By Boyle's law है, वॉल्यूम मेरा सीधा डबल हो रहा है. वॉल्यूम डबल हो रहा है मतलब प्रेशर हाफ हो जाएगा. सिंपल एज दैट. क्यों? बिकॉज दे हैव अ इनडायरेक्ट रिलेशन बिटवीन देम. सिंपल. Okay. P1 is 800. Volume is 350. P2 is we have to find, and V2 is 700. So when you solve it for P2, this is एकदम बचपन वाला तरीका. हम लोग divide both sides by 700 and all, but you know what to do, right? 700 को इस side लेके जाएंगे. So P2 will be 8.7, 700, 400. Simple as that. Yeah, it's 400. That's right. सिंपल ये शॉर्टकट्स बता रहे हैं हम लोग कि कैसे करना है. व्हाट इज 350? 35 into 10. some issue with this. See, he's just showing you how to ease out the numericals. You should ease out the calculations. But I am guessing all of us are accustomed to the way of solving, and it is easier for us to use numericals. Right? So this is how you'll get the answer. Now I want to ask one question. यहाँ पे ना उसने values हमको torr और ml में दिया था, पर we didn't convert it. Can someone tell me why we didn't do that? हम लोग ने वो convert क्यों नहीं किया values को? Why did we not convert the values which were given to us over here? Same unit, very good. यहाँ पे रेशियो ले रहे हैं, रेशियो में the same unit will get cancelled out. Very good. तो ये जो प्रेशर मेरे को आया है बेटा, इसका यूनिट क्या होगा? टॉर होगा कि एटीएम होगा? Obviously टॉर होगा. And one more thing, if you see, we are not using R over here. जब हम लोग को R यूज करना ना, उस टाइम पे हम लोग को उनका यूनिट्स पे ज्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. Okay? रेशियो में तो it just gets cancelled out. Simple as that. Until and unless they are asking you that find out the pressure in ATM, then you will have to convert. Am I clear? वो लोग ने ऐसा कुछ बोला नहीं है कि ATM में प्रेशर ढूंढ, ऐसा कर, ठीक है ना? Okay. Cool. Let us have a look at the another numerical. Next one. A sample of nitrogen gas has a pressure of 300 millimeters of mercury, Hg, at 200 Kelvin. Calculate the new pressure if the temperature is increased to 600 Kelvin. Pressure and temperature. Which law will be using over here, beta? Pressure और temperature दिया है. कौन सा law अपन वापरेंगे यहाँ पे?
Gay-Lussac's law.
Very good.
Gay-Lussac's.
Yes, beta. Correct. It's going to be Gay-Lussac's law. Right? Abhi, look at the numericals over here. Okay? These numericals are giving you very easy values. Okay? For you to get a hands-on practice on that. Okay? So, what is Gay-Lussac's law? P1 upon T1 is equals to P2 upon T2. Right? So, before I see how many of you all can do it. So as you all said, this is Gay-Lussac's law. What does Gay-Lussac law say? Temperature बढ़ रहा तो pressure भी बढ़ता. Direct relation. Now this temperature is from 200 to 600 Kelvin. It is increasing by a factor of 3. अपना प्रेशर कितना है? 300 millimeters of mercury. तो अगर मेरा टेम्परेचर has increased by a factor of 3, the pressure should also increase by a factor of 3. This is 900 Kelvin. This is how you will solve it in your entrance exam. ठीक है? Yeah, most of you all have got the answer correctly. Everyone rather. But exams, college के exams में कैसे solve करेंगे बेटा? We are using Gay-Lussac's law. Gay-Lussac's law says that P1 upon T1 is equals to P2 upon T2. 300 upon 200 is equals to P2 upon 600. ऐसा कट कुट करने का and P2 अपने को मिलेगा. ठीक है? And you get the answer as 900 Kelvin. Now this is not a very big calculation, okay? So you guys can do it. क्या मिलेगा अपने को? 300 into 600 upon 200. ये P2 के साथ 200 उधर जाएगा. So divide both the sides by 200. For people who don't know how to change sides and all, this is a very good tutorial for you. You can learn basics from here. आता आपण इथून कॅन्सल करणार. 2 1s are 2 3s are 3 into 300 900 Kelvin. So P2 is 900 millimeters of Hg mm mercury. Look at, try this up. Calculate the new volume of a 250 ml sample of gas if the temperature increased from 30 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. कोणता लॉ यूज करणार? व्हॉल्यूम दिलेला आहे आणि टेम्परेचर दिलेला आहे. आपल्याला व्हॉल्यूम 2 शोधायचा आहे.
Charles law.
चार्ल्स लॉ.
चार्लीज लॉ. वेरी गुड बेटा, इट्स चार्ल्स लॉ. ठीक है, सो अपन चार्ल्स लॉ इधर यूज करने वाले हैं. सो इट्स वेरी, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू सी. तो चार्ल्स लॉ बोल रहा वॉल्यूम और टेम्परेचर डायरेक्ट प्रोपोर्शन है. ठीक है, टेम्परेचर बढ़ा तो वॉल्यूम भी बढ़ती. दिस इज व्हाट चार्ल्स लॉ. अपने को दूसरा वॉल्यूम ढूंढने का. नाउ टेम्परेचर कहां से कहां बढ़ रहा? Okay, so somebody has jumped to conclusion. My very good friend Rohit. Rohit, why do you say it is 500 ml, beta? Twice. Temperature twice हो रहा है. Okay. I'll give you a little surprise over here. The ratio of 30/60, ठीक है, 30/60 is half. मतलब obviously कटेगा तो the final temperature is 2 times the initial temperature, but it is given in degrees Celsius. In the very beginning, what did I tell you? In any type of numerical, कोई भी type का numerical रहेगा, temperature हमेशा Kelvin में होना चाहिए. अभी केल्विन में जब मैं 30 और 60 को कन्वर्ट करूंगा, आई विल गेट डिफरेंट रेशियो. ओके, लेट अस सी वेदर इट इज 500 और see whether it is 500 or not. So V1 divided by T1 is equals to V2 divided by T2. This is my Charles law. ठीक है, 250 is corresponding to 30. Please 30 degrees Celsius मत use करना. Convert it into Kelvin and then use it. Celsius temperature plus 273. How will you get the Kelvin temperature? In the Celsius temperature you will add 273. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? 303. And what is 60 degrees Celsius? It is 333. So 303 से 333 is not doubling. ठीक है, तो अभी जब हम लोग V2 ढूंढेगा तो अपने को अलग वैल्यू आएगा. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करने की. $250 into 333 V2 into 303. 303 into V2. Divide both sides by 303. You don't have to do this, huh? And this is just for your explanation. So don't do itna bet karke. Okay. And by this way, when you solve, you get V2 as, like most of you all have got it, as 274.75 ml. वाह वाह वाह, सब कैलकुलेटर लेके बैठे हैं, मस्त. Good. So Rohit got this thing. समझ में आया बेटा? ये डिग्री सेल्सियस को we will never use it. We will always use Kelvin का टेम्परेचर, एब्सोल्यूट टेम्परेचर. ये जितने भी लॉज है बच्चे, ये एब्सोल्यूट टेम्परेचर में हम लोग ने टाइप किए हैं. अच्छा, now look at this. Look. 200 ml balloon contains 0.25 mole of helium gas. What is the final volume of the balloon if 0.75 mole of helium gas is added to it? Law, यूज करायचं आपल्याला ॲव्होगॅड्रोज लॉ. व्हेरी गुड. ॲव्होगॅड्रोज लॉ काय म्हणतो की व्हॉल्यूम आणि नंबर ऑफ मोल्स डायरेक्टली प्रपोर्शनल असतात. करेक्ट. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स वाढले व्हॉल्यूम पण वाढते. I hope everybody understands Marathi. Otherwise, मैं होशियारी मारने के लिए मराठी बोल रहा है और half the class is not understanding them. Okay, if number of moles increases, volume is increasing. अभी देखो 0.25 मोल से कितना बढ़ रहा? 0.75 moles. Now, you guys need to understand this concept. What is the final volume of the balloon if 0.75 moles of helium gas is added to it? N1 is 0.25. N1 is 0.25. 0.25. What is N2 over here? Aditya Pujari.
0.25 plus 0.75.
कौन बोला? किसने बोला? अरे भाई गायब हो गया. हेलो, कौन बोल रहा था? हेलो, कोई तो बोल रहा था अभी, वो चुप हो गया. I think that answer was correct, but he is shy. Yeah, anybody? N1 is 0.25. What is N2? 0.75?
1 mole.
Unknown girl
One
says
mole.
1 mole. Mayuresh and Aryan and others say 1 mole, 1 mole. Why did you do 1 mole, beta?
Sir, 0.25 plus 0.75.
Wow. I've got a batch of all brainsters here. Very good. Excellent. 0.75 उसमें add करने का है because 0.75 is added to it. Volume is, number of moles has not been increased to. It has been added to it. So number of moles कितने factor से बड़ा है? It has increased by a factor of 4. So if it is directly proportional, volume should also be increased by a factor of 4. तो volume कितना आना चाहिए? 800 ml. Let us see whether this is correct or not. Avogadro's law क्या बोल रहा? V1 upon N1 is equals to V2 upon N2. First volume is 200 ml. Number of moles corresponding to this is 0.25 moles is equals to, you got to find the final volume V2 upon the final number of moles is 1. So simple, your answer is V2 को अपने को 200 को 0.25 से divide करने. So 200 divided by 0.25 is what? It is 800 milliliters, which is absolutely correct. Now look at this. A 100 ml sample of neon gas has a pressure of 2 atm at a temperature of 300 Kelvin. Calculate the new pressure if the temperature is increased to 900 Kelvin and the volume is decreased to 200. इसमें हम लोग कौन सा लॉ यूज करेंगे?
Gay-Lussac's law.
Gay-Lussac's law बेटा
Yes.
टेम्परेचर भी इंक्रीज किया, वॉल्यूम भी डिक्रीज किया, नया प्रेशर ढूंढने के अपने को. टेम्परेचर और प्रेशर कांस्टेंट नहीं है. टेम्परेचर और वॉल्यूम, सॉरी, बॉयल्स लॉ. स्नेहा बोलती बॉयल्स लॉ, मयूरेश बोलता मे बी कंबाइंड गैस लॉ, शुभम भी बोलता बॉयल्स लॉ. चलो लेट्स सी. नाउ सी, वॉल्यूम इंक्रीज किया तो प्रेशर डिक्रीज हो रही. वॉल्यूम starting at 400 ml and decreasing to 200 ml. Volume is being halved. We are decreasing it by two times the value. We are dividing it by 2. Pressure is 2 atm. if it increases by a factor of 2, if we pressure and volume are inversely proportional, so it should be 4 atm. बट यहाँ पे एक और चीज है, टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट नहीं है. टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज किया तो प्रेशर भी इंक्रीज होगा अकॉर्डिंग टू Gay-Lussac's law. Now here the temperature is going from 300 Kelvin to 900 Kelvin. It is being multiplied 3 times by a factor of 3. तो जो प्रेशर है मेरा, that should also go up by a factor of 3 now. So it should be 12 atm. So now the factors, let us see, pressure should increase by a factor of 6, 2 times and 6 times over here. See, so यहाँ पे the equation which we are going to use is the combined gas law as correctly said by Mayuresh. Okay, beta, no Boyle's law, no Gay-Lussac's law. We are going to use the combined gas law. Here the number of moles is constant. That is why we are not going to put n का value over here. n नहीं रखेंगे हम लोग यहाँ पे. P1 V1 upon T1 is equals to P2 V2 upon T2. P1 is 2 atmospheres. V1 is 400 ml and T1 is 300 Kelvin. आप इस तरीके से सॉल्व करके बताओ मुझे आंसर 12 आता है कि नहीं. P2 you have to find. P2 you have to find. V2 is 200 ml and T2 is 900 Kelvin. मस्त 0 0 उड़ाने का दोनों साइड से, ऊपर से नीचे से. 3 1 जा 3 3 जा, 2 1 जा 2 2 जा, 2 4 into 3 12 12 आएगा इसका आंसर. ओ भाई इजी है. ट्वेल्व आया सबको? गुड. Look at this. With this guy is being generous and showing you step-by-step calculation, but we all are enough to solve it. Answer is going to be so wow. The atmosphere आपको आंसर आ रहा है. Good everybody. Another 0.5 moles of neon gas is placed inside a 250 ml of rigid container at 27 degrees Celsius. Calculate the pressure inside the container. Calculate the pressure. अभी सब जगह हमने क्या देखा बेटा? अपने को 2 प्रेशर, 2 वॉल्यूम, 2 टेम्परेचर ऐसा कुछ तो दिया रहेगा. And you have to find one unknown. या तो find the pressure, या तो find the temperature, या तो find the volume. और उसके कंपैरिजन में स्टार्टिंग में कंडीशन में दिया रहेगा पहले का प्रेशर, पहले का वॉल्यूम वगैरह. ऐसा ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे, ऐसा तो ये आइडिया यहाँ पे मैं क्या यूज करूंगा? आइडियल गैस इक्वेशन. वेरी गुड. विल बी यूजिंग आइडियल गैस इक्वेशन. PV is equal to nRT. Now tell me guys, do I need to convert here now? Do I need to pay attention on conversion? And if yes, why?
Yes. Temperature.
Okay, I need to convert temperature, only temperature, or I have to convert volume also to liters? Yeah, Shubham is right because we are using R ka value over here. Tejas is also correct. So good that you all are attentive. P into 0.25 liters. I converted 250 ml into liters, which gave me 0.25 liters. Number of moles is 0.5. ठीक है. R का value I'll take it as 0.0206 and converting 27 degrees Celsius to Kelvin is 300 Kelvin. So pressure क्या हो जाएगा? 0.25 को यहाँ पे denominator में लेके आएगा and I'll solve it. तो ये जितना मेरे को राइट हैंड साइड में दिख रहा है उन सब का मल्टीप्लिकेशन क्या आता है 12.309। नाउ प्रेशर क्या हो जाएगा 12.309 डिवाइड बाय 0.25। किसी को आंसर आया? वेरी गुड, चलो अच्छी बात है, करेक्ट आंसर आ रहे हैं लोगों को 49.236। गुड, प्रेशर है। Look at one more sum. 400 ml container holds a sample of helium gas at 300 Kelvin. क्या हुआ बेटा? The pressure inside the container is 5 atm. How many grams of helium gas are in the container? Ooh, interesting. How many grams of helium gas are in the container? ऐसा पूछ रहा है ये। टेम्परेचर दिया, वॉल्यूम दिया एंड एन दिया अपने को, ठीक है। टेम्परेचर दिया है, वॉल्यूम दिया है, प्रेशर भी दिया है, मेरे को एन नहीं दिया है। यहाँ पे व्हाट आई विल डू इज आई विल फर्स्ट फाइंड एन, ठीक है। आई हैव द वॉल्यूम, वॉल्यूम इज 0.4 लीटर्स बिकॉज इट वाज 400 ml ना, तो मैंने उसको 0.4 उसको लीटर्स में कन्वर्ट किया, 0.4 लीटर्स। टेम्परेचर इज 300 केल्विन। ये बेटा केल्विन में दिया तो जबरदस्ती 273 ऐड मत कर देना, केल्विन में है केल्विन में ही रखो। प्रेशर इज 580 है। पीवीटी है, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज नंबर ऑफ मोल्स, बट वी कैन फाइंड नंबर ऑफ मोल्स बाय यूजिंग पीवी इज इक्वल्स टू nRT। quickly everybody find the number of moles and let me know. I know the molar mass of helium is 4 gram per mole, है ना? Everybody find out the value of n and let me know n का value क्या आएगा? Anybody got the value of n? Rohit, that is 0.0812 moles. 0.0812 moles आएगा आंसर। I know the molar mass of helium is 4. I have the number of moles. Can I get the weight or the mass of this gas? क्या पूछा अपने को? How many grams of helium gas? How many grams of helium gas? ये है, right? So what is number of moles given mass upon molar mass? Right? Given mass मेरे को ढूंढने का है यहाँ पे। I have number of moles, I have molar mass. Simple, मैं उसको 0.0812, ठीक है। Now I will just वो n is equals to w by m वाले फॉर्मूले में पुट अप करके I'll get the answer. n is 0.0812. So simple, given mass के लिए हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा बेटा? 4 और 0.0812 को मल्टीप्लाई करना और हमको आंसर आएगा 0.5 ग्राम्स, राइट? किसी का तो माइक ऑन है शायद। ठीक है, 0.325 ग्राम्स। ये न्यूमेरिकल समझा सबको कैसे सॉल्व किया हम लोग ने? n ढूंढा, n के बाद भी हमको आगे सॉल्व करना है बिकॉज he has asked me how many grams of helium gas. तो उसके लिए हम लोग को जो हमने बहुत बचपन में फॉर्मूला सीखा था वो यूज करना पड़ता है. ठीक है, everybody is getting a hang of this now. I hope everybody is getting a hang of this now. I have to stop the lecture here, beta. I'm stopping the lecture a bit early today because I have a office con call to go on. I'll be taking the leave now. Okay. Kamlesh sir, are you there? BC sir, Akshay sir, Mishra sir. Okay. Hope you the sums which we were doing today easy, and the conversion factor was important which I taught you. तो keep practicing randomly, कोई भी numerical उठा करके practice कर लो. ठीक है, तो कमलेश सर, are you there? MBC sir,
हाँ सर बोलिए.
हाँ सर, I'll be stopping now. ठीक है,
ओके, कल भी सर आप ही लेंगे ना?